Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from rainy San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. It ain't what you're doing, it's who you're doing it with. What do I mean by that, especially on Saturday? Well, I have a challenge and a charge for you this weekend, and it's simply this, that I just realized and had an epiphany when I was with my precious, lovely bride, Angela, that I was the happiest I had ever been going through a Walmart. I was actually in Walmart and I was happy. And I asked myself, why, oh why, and how could it be that you are so happy at Walmart? And it's not because we were getting school supplies for the kids. It's not what we were doing. It's who I was doing it with. You see, we've become very conscious in our family with our kids and with the advent of technology to be very careful about the standards we set in our home for ourselves and for our children. We're extremely intentional about it. And I spoke yesterday about standards. And if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Well, just a suggestion, as parents, you have the ability to set a standard for relationships and respect and honor and communication and conversation in your own home. And even though you may be unpopular for saying, okay, we're all gonna sit down for dinner, everybody put your bones in the basket. Ain't nobody gonna be on technology while we're having dinner together. You may get some moans and groans and possibly some eye rolls, especially if you have teenagers, and yet it's a standard. The standard is, when we're together, we're together. Now, there's times that we, of course, give them freedom to do the things that they want to do with their technology, but for the most part, setting a standard of what we will or will not do is a huge factor. And the reason behind it all is this: it's not about what we're doing, it's who we're doing it with. And in this generation, what we're finding is anytime there's a shining screen with most teenagers, they have not been taught by old gray-haired guys or women what is rude and what is not rude when it comes to technology. They haven't been taught. Nobody's just taken the time to tell them, you know, when you're with somebody, be with them. When you're sitting across from somebody, sit with them. In instances like this, where we have what I consider a teaching outreach, Ange and I have an understanding about technology. And that understanding is this: we care more about people than we do about our concerns for ourselves. So that's why she's like giving me a big smile and say, okay, drop me off at the front of this and then park the car. Because we understand what it means to engage with one another. We understand the lost art of being focused on one another. We understand the value of giving time and attention. When you give time and attention to people, really it's the most precious thing you can give, is time and attention and your focus. So when you're with someone, be with someone. And just remember, it ain't about what you're doing, it's about who you're doing it with. And if you don't remember anything else I say today, remember this: you don't know what day will be your last day on this giant blue ball flying through the cosmos, this tiny little speck of dust that we're floating on at thousands of miles an hour, surrounded by this beautiful, bright, burning ball. You don't know when your last day is going to be. And life is too short to walk around with your panties in a bunch. Life is too short to be stressed out over the little things. And quite frankly, life's too short to be stressed out over the big things too. Life is a lot easier when there's love and grace and acceptance. So let me help you. If you have some unforgiveness in your heart, get rid of it today. Let it go. Listen to the Elsa song. Watch the movie. Let it go. Just let it go. It's not doing you any good, and it's not doing them any good, and it's certainly not going to make the situation any better. Let it go. Forgive, which again does not mean I'm okay with it. I'm fine that you did that. I'm letting you off the hook. I no longer have any feelings about it. No, forgiveness is a decision because you know that it's wise, it's healthy, it's good for you and everybody involved. And just choose to enjoy your day today. Whoever you're with, be with them. Be with them, be present, give them who you really are, and do your best to clean out all the ugly stuff so that when you show up, you're showing up as a person who can be a blessing to them and somebody who can add life and add value versus take it away. Okay, life's too short to walk around with your panties in a bunch. Make it a great day and have a great weekend, guys.